Alright, you guys, so now we're going to review the Chronicles of Riddick. This is going to be one of the most weirdest reviews I've ever done because the Chronicles of Riddick is kind of one of those films that you get what the story is, but it's kind of all over the place. So it's almost in a sense like you make it what you want it. But I'm going to try my best to explain what's going on here. So basically, this basically takes place after Pitch Black, although many people says it's a prequel, but I think it's a sequel. So Riddick here is on a planet now, and you got this group called the Necromongers. Okay, they hop from planet to planet, wreaking havoc and trying to make bent on conquering every planet, including the planet that Riddick is on, basically. So then you have the likes of Judi Dench, who's playing it starts with an M, I know this. I forgot what it's called, but she's like this ghost-like thing. It was another word I was going to use instead of ghost, but I just forgot the damn word. You got, I think her name is Turney Newton, or whatever, dressing like, she's hot, but she's dressing like, damn, you know what I mean? Then you got, a very young Karl Urban in this motherfucker, and man, Karl Urban looks weird with his hairstyle in this movie, but he's still badass. Okay, Karl Urban is awesome. Again, one of the most underrated actors of this generation. Alright, now when I first saw this movie, I never seen the first one, so when I seen this in theaters, I was just confused on what the hell was going on in this movie. But I kind of understood it now that I've seen the first one a little bit. Okay, it's still kind of like there, but it's not all there. You gotta watch this film several more times in order to understand what the hell's going on. So and then you got the Necromorphs, and their viable thing to try and talk about the Underverse, whatever that is. I think they're going to get more about the Underverse in the third film, so I hope they do, because I want to know more about this Underverse. But the action itself is good. You also got that girl from the first movie. I didn't mention her in my review because she kind of escaped my mind at the moment, because I was doing all this by my memory. I haven't seen these movies since last week, so bear with me. So I just got to the basic legits of the first movies. I just didn't go by everybody. But in the last 5 years, she's matured into a more woman, because in the first one she had her head shaved like a boy. As a matter of fact, we all thought she was a boy in the first film, until Riddick points it out in the first film that she's a girl. So now this one, she has long hair, her boobs are out now, so yeah, she's more of a girl in this movie than she was in the first one. But yeah, and the plot is basically revolves around her too. As the Necromorphs wants something to do with her. Yeah. Just bear with me on this review. I know it's not the best one, because the Chronicles of Riddick is not like a simple review. This is like, yeah, it's like one of those type of reviews. Like, oh shit. But it's not a bad movie. It was when I first saw it, because I didn't know anything about the first one. I thought this was the first one. I never knew there was a sequel. I never knew that this was the sequel. But now that I've seen the first one, it's a lot better than when I saw it the first time. I still say number one is the best one, but there's nothing wrong with this one. The action is good. Some of the acting is good. I believe the Riddick films are the best films Vin Diesel's ever acted in, besides Saving Private Ryan and The Iron Giant. Those three main films alone, he's good in. The Fast and the Furious, he doesn't have to try much, because it's mainly the star of the film is basically the cars, so the acting is not really focused on anybody. But so that's why the acting kind of blows in the Fast and the Furious. But yeah, it's not a bad movie by all means, and Karl Urban is just amazing. Love Karl Urban. Gotta love that dude. Bones McCoy for the win. So, just like the first one, it's not going to be as good as the first one, but I do give Chronicles of Riddick, I do give it a B, whereas the first one got a B+, because it is a good film. I mean, nothing terrible about it, unlike what Richard Roeper and Roger Ebert were saying. I do respect Roger Ebert, rest in peace, my friend, but I like the movie, and a lot of people out there do like the movie too. Now that I've seen the first one, yeah. I know I kept saying that like 800 times already, but it's true. You have to watch the first one in order to like Chronicles of Riddick. Okay, it's just that simple. It's that type of series. You gotta watch one before you watch the other. If you watch the other before you watch the other one, shit ain't gonna make a lot of sense. Okay, so yeah, this is like Matrix and Inception. You gotta watch that shit more than one time to figure out what the hell's going on. So yeah, I hope this review got across to you guys real nicely. I hope I did a good enough job on it, because not a lot of people reviewed these movies. So yeah, so that is my review of the Chronicles of Riddick. Let me know what you guys think about the Chronicles of Riddick down below. Did y'all like it? Did y'all hate it? Are you looking forward to Riddick? That's kind of confusing, huh? Riddick. I mean, Pitch Black, Chronicles of Riddick, and Riddick. Like, why couldn't y'all just call it the tone? Not the tone. The tagline of the third film is something dark, lost of dark or something. Let me see. What is the tone of the third film, man? Rule of the Dark. That should have been the whole title of the third film, Riddick, Rule of the Dark. I should call it that, but yeah. So, I'm out. See y'all later.